Welcome to the Travel Coach Network podcast. It is I, Sahara Rose DeVore, the founder of the Travel Coach Network and the creator and instructor of the Travel Coach Certification Program. Today's episode, I want to talk about getting started in your travel business, your travel coaching business, and some of those mindset blocks that you might have, and really just some ideas and inspiration for you just to get going. One of the things that I always talk about is to start putting yourself out there. I've heard so many times for those coming into the Travel Coach Network that, I'm waiting for my website to go live, or I'm waiting to, for the industry to get up and going again, or I'm waiting for clients to come to me or I'm not really sure what I'm doing yet or what my services are. And I don't have any packages together. I don't have any offers yet. And you are doing yourself a disservice if that's you. And what you should be doing instead is asking yourself, where did this passion and these ideas for your business in the first place come from? And start putting that out there. Start putting those messages out there. This is coming from some place of interest, of passion for you. So what is your story? Because when you start putting your story out there, when you start putting these ideas out there, so when I say out there, I'm talking about on social media and media publicity, write articles, blog about it, do videos, just wherever you can amplify your message, put it out there. So first you want to identify what your message even is. What is it do you believe in so deeply that others should or can believe in, or that what would benefit them and why? So you don't have to know what services or packages or offers you're going to have, or what revenue streams you're going to have yet, or, every single little detail of your business. You don't need your website to go live in order to start spreading your message. And spreading your message is what is ultimately going to start attracting your potential future clients anyways. It's not that you have a website up, because if they never heard of you and they can't resonate with you and their interest wasn't sparked initially somewhere, they're not going to go to your website to find you. People find a website, they go to a website because they see you elsewhere. They hear about you elsewhere. They see you in an article. They saw you as a speaker on something, or they heard you on a podcast, whatever it might be. Then they want to say, oh, I'm going to go check out this person. What are they doing? I'm interested. And even if you don't have your packages or offers created yet, that doesn't mean that you can't launch your business. And because contrary to popular belief and what people want to believe is that it takes time to make a sale. Just because you create an offer or a program or whatever it might be, doesn't mean that anyone who's come to your website or that you talk to or that sees your social media and follows you is going to purchase something. They need an emotional attachment to what you are offering. And in order to create that emotional attachment, you need to speak to their pain points. You need to speak to their emotions. So when it comes to travel and travel coaching is things like, well, why do they need to go on a trip? Why do they want to, quote unquote, escape somewhere? Why do they want a sense of freedom? Understanding your ideal clients and their pain points makes them see and hear themselves in your messages. So when they watch your videos or hear you speak or read your post or read your blog, they reiterate back to themselves, yes, that's me. I want that. I can relate to that, or I want that transformation. I want that outcome. I want that lifestyle. I want that experience, whatever it might be that you're selling or providing them with or helping them with. That is what you need to speak to. It's not, hey, follow me, buy this offer, because people are a lot more concerned of where their money, how they spend their money, but people will spend their money if they know they're going to have some sort of change in their life. Think about the reasons why you purchase something for your business, right? Because you see a potential outcome of it, potential sales, potential clients, potential opportunities, whatever it might be. Same thing for when someone is purchasing to work with you. They want a transformation, an outcome, a solution, a feeling, a result, an experience, whatever it might be. But you have to identify for your business, what is that? So if you're having a fear of putting yourself out there because your website's not ready, or you don't have your packages or offers together, or your coaching contracts, or whatever it might be, you're doing yourself a disservice. So identify within, what is it that you are helping people with, and who is it do you want to help? When it comes to travel, we say, well, it's travel. I can help anyone when it comes to travel. Everyone likes to travel. So therefore, anyone can be my client. But that's not a good strategy when it comes to business. So get crystal clear on who you're serving and why, and then you can scale your business from there. You can serve as many clients and types of clients as you want, but if you don't start somewhere and gain momentum and clarity, then you're going to struggle and keep your wheels spinning and feeling overwhelmed trying to serve too many people at once. So if you're having fears of putting yourself out there and starting your business, well, work on that mindset, and you need to start telling yourself, I am of value, and ask yourself, why would someone be lucky enough to work with you? What kind of value would you be providing someone with? Work on the confidence and the mindset, and that imposter syndrome that you have of, well, I don't have the credibility, I don't have the background, I don't have the experience or the testimonials or whatever it is, because you have to start somewhere. And the same thing for your business. You have to start somewhere. Just because you heard maybe 10 no's, or you had a failed launch at something, doesn't mean you should give that up if you believed in it enough. If you believe in it enough, which is why you should start a business in the first place, because you have a passion for it and you believe in it enough, then you should be able to keep on going, because business is many errors and trials and failures before you succeed at something. And one of my favorite mentors, David Meltzer, always says, I'd rather fail a lot faster, more often, so I can get closer to the overall goal that I'm trying to reach, right? The more failures we make, the more mistakes we make, the more we learn, the faster we learn, the sooner we get to the ideal business that we're trying to build in the first place. Trust me, I've had tons of failed launches. The very first time I launched the travel coach certification program, or I had my very first travel coaching one-on-one free webinar, I was sitting in a hostel in Colombia, and I hit, live, and I thought people were going to run in, and it was crickets. Had I believed, took that situation and said that this must be the outcome every single time, I would not have the Travel Coach Network and my travel coaching business as it is today. And so you have to just keep on going, because every time that you get a mistake or a critique or feedback or whatever it might be, use that as a way to grow. Use that as fuel and clarity that you need for your business. Same thing for online trolls, right? When we get comments from people saying that's travel coaching isn't a thing, or you just mean it's a travel agent, which I've gotten so many times. In the beginning of my business, I found that I struggled a lot with that. But then I switched my mindset and said, well, I'm going to start using any critiques or crickets or failures to teach me that I need to work on my clarity for my messaging. I'm not reaching the right people because I'm not speaking to them exactly how they need to be spoken to and reach and touch them emotionally. So I had to go back to my drawing board. So next time if you are someone who is thinking about launching a travel coaching business, do not sit back and wait for travel coaching to be plastered all over everything, everywhere, and no, if you believe in what you're doing enough, no matter what it is you call yourself, go with it, run with it, and create it. Because if you have clarity on what you are doing and who you're serving, you can create a business out of anything. There's customers out there for everything. When you think about any industry, there are people with the smallest niches who succeed in business because they really targeted their ideal clients and know exactly what they're looking for and what they need. I'm a huge fan of the show Shark Tank, and I see it all the time. Very specific niches. And you'd be surprised on how successful you can be and how successful anyone in any specific niches if you hone in on the pain points of your ideal clients. So I want you to break free of those limiting beliefs. Join us in the Travel Coach Network community. Be sure to follow us on Instagram at the Travel Coach Network. Learn more at thetravelcoachnetwork.com and send us a hello. We look forward to having you in our Facebook Travel Coach Network community and hopefully having you on this podcast. You'll find more about joining our free Travel Coach Network community on Facebook in the show notes, as always, for every episode. You can also download your free beginner's guide to travel coaching in the show notes as well. That is always there for you. And if you know anyone who may be interested in travel coaching, be sure to share a podcast with them. We truly appreciate it. And at the end of every episode, I will be sharing one fun fact about me. And I want you to come into the Travel Coach Network Facebook community and tell me if you can relate or have a similar fact about yourself. So my fun fact for this episode is that I don't know if this is actually like a fun fact, but my favorite food that I could eat every single day, I guess there's two options for that. One would either be sushi, obsessed with sushi. And if you're a sushi fan, come in the network community and tell me what your favorite roll is. And my other is that I am a huge fan of salads, and a big mixed green salad with every single vegetable, roasted or raw, that you can think of, with a really good sweet dressing. I can eat that every day. Sounds kind of boring, but if there's any other salad fans out there, let me know too. And so until next time, my fellow wanderers, bye for now.